There we go. Welcome. This is meditation, and I'm Rebecca, and I welcome you to this beautiful day, at least here in Atlanta. It is a beautiful, if quite dry day. We are in a little bit of a drought, and I was amazed to discover that there is a prayer for rain in the Jewish tradition, and I know there are prayers for rain in lots of other traditions, but I was quite amazed by that, and then I was informed that it is the same prayer as the prayer for good news. So I say to you on this week of Earth Day was on the 22nd, Wednesday, that we need some rain and we always need good news. So the 22nd of April was also my father-in-law's 95th birthday. And I'm excited that after class, I'm going to head to Raleigh, where he lives, to visit with the family and celebrate him. So wish me safe travels. All right, so Earth Day. It's a time to remember the incredible planet that we live on and our responsibility as stewards of our beautiful planet. And it always leads me to a reminder of that sense of awe and wonder that takes me out of my small self and into an awareness of something bigger, of our earthly community, of our planet, of our universe. And the places where I have experienced awe, for me, a place like this in the picture at Hambidge Center, seeing the sunlight and a beautiful tree in a meadow. Always for me, it's at the ocean, because I feel like I'm at the edge of the world. And any place where I have, big sky, right, where there's an unobstructed view. But that can also be standing at the top of Fifth Avenue in Manhattan and looking up the avenue or down the avenue, I guess, if I'm at the top, and just seeing the might and the grandeur of that space. So sometimes in nature, sometimes in places of human construction, but awe and wonder connect me to that sense of something greater and a sense of connection. And I think that our sense of connection is one of the most important things that we have as we go through our lives, the good and happy times and the times that are challenging. It is well documented that having a support system is a big indicator of joy and happiness and of health and longevity. So when you have a support system that is grounded in people that you can move through life with, you have that safety net that will catch you no matter what happens. And I feel that in my community, in my family, in my broader community, in our community, and also in that sense of our human community in nature. So we can be that grounded presence for other people and the planet. I keep coming back to the planet, Earth Day. But we can be that grounded presence for our family, for our friends, for our community, and finding a balance within that connection to ourself, connection to each other, to the earth, to our best selves, and to maybe something greater. That connection joins us with our sense of awe, of responsibility, and of deep caring. From this place of connection, we can solve the problems of the world. It's the only way, I think. So we're going to have a meditation about both connecting to earth and nature, but also connecting to each other. So go ahead and find a comfortable position. Your meditative seat might be sitting up on a cushion. It might be in a chair or on your couch. You might be lying down. Wherever you are, make sure that you're in a place where you feel safe, where you feel the ability to expand and open, to lengthen your spine, and a place where you feel really well supported so that you can relax your muscles. And once you find that position, that place, take a moment to look around your space, be familiar with what is around you, and look for some little bit of nature. Maybe you have a window and you can see trees or sky or grass. Maybe you have plants in your house. Maybe you have pets. Our animals are part of nature too, and so are we. So just find one thing to smile about, and then allow your eyes to close or take a soft, unfocused gaze, beginning to turn your attention a little more deeply inward. Noticing what shows up as soon as you begin to quiet. Sometimes it's very clear what is the squeaky wheel or the top of mind thing. Sometimes it's sensation. Sometimes it's thought or emotion. And just notice. And with great compassion, allow whatever is present to be present. Everything is welcome here. Begin to notice the sensation of your breath as you inhale, expanding and lengthening as you exhale, softening your edges, dropping your shoulders, and sinking a little more deeply into the support of Mother Earth beneath us. Inhaling to open and take in everything you need. And exhaling to release and let go of what no longer serves you. Begin to soften through your feet, your ankles and legs. Let your hips be heavy, softening in your lower belly and your lower back. Feel open in your middle body as the breath comes in and out. Soften your shoulders away from your ears. Let your arms be well supported. Release through your neck and jaw. And soften the muscles of your face, around your mouth and eyes, between your eyebrows. Smoothing out your forehead and softening through the crown of the head. Begin to imagine that wherever you're making contact with the earth, or what is representing the earth, maybe your chair, the floor, imagine that you can send roots down from those places of connection deep, deep into the earth, through your chair and the floor and the ground, all the way deep into the earth. Roots go deep to provide support and also seeking water for nourishment. And as your grounding gets well established, imagine that your root system goes not only deep but wide, spreading out in search of other root systems. And that mycelium network that has been shown in the soil that supports and helps trees communicate with each other in their way. So finding the roots of your people, your community, maybe even wide enough to reach each of us on this call. Of course, we are imagining, but we can imagine this expansiveness. This is a kind of awe as well. And then from this well-grounded, deeply seated place, allow the breath, imagine it's coming up from that root system all the way up through your core, through your center, wherever that is, and out either through the crown of your head or if you're lying down, all of those places that are facing up towards the sun. Sometimes if you do this meditation lying down, it's almost like you're a flower bed, right? Because the roots are coming from lots of places connected to the earth, and the energy is springing up from lots of places. So a big tall tree or a flower bed. As you expand, imagine your branches, your petals reaching out to connect with your support system, with your community, with friends and family and others. Imagine that you can create a shelter for those people and for the earth itself right beneath you. Creating shelter. Inhaling from deep in the ground, drawing that energy up into the body, lengthening through your spine and allowing that energy to rise, rise, rise into the great expanse and out beyond where we sit in our daily lives. Take your time, allowing mindfulness of body, where you are in space, allowing mindfulness of breath. The breath is your anchor, your sacred center. Allowing mindfulness of mind and heart, what comes to you as you become quiet. If you become distracted, just notice and come back to the roots, to the branches, the petals, to the breath. Again and again, noticing and returning. We'll come into some quiet now. begin to deepen your breath. Bringing small movements to fingers and toes, hands and feet, arms and legs. Maybe turning your head gently from side to side. If you're lying down, roll to one side and pause before pressing yourself up to sitting, allowing your attention to stay deeply inward for another moment or two. We'll seal our practice with one chant of Om for the community we create when we practice together. If you'd like to join, bringing hands together at heart center, we'll inhale. Om. Om Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Jai Bhagwan. May the light in each of us be victorious. Thank you for sharing your practice with me and with each other.